Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to playing Tales of Arise. If you like role-playing game or action games or any games with great stories, I'm your guy. Please hit the ding notification bell, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what games you're playing in the comment section below. For everybody else, where we last left off, we're entering the Forbidden Zone right now. I'm not going to talk too much. Let's get to it, guys. Let's do this. Alright. And what Alphen, what's happening with Alphen is that he's getting a lot of his memories back, and we're getting a lot of glimpses and stuff like that. I have a feeling that this episode is going to start with a bang. I think we're going to get into a battle right now, so, but hope everybody's doing good. Let's, relax, take a load off, and watch the show. Alright. Look at this. Uh-oh, it's that girl. It's probably the red hood thing went into her.
Faria.
Now we're gonna have to fight her.
How did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
Oh, that's her. The red woman. And of course, now we have to beat another dragon or some nasty beast. He's a nasty beast. Look at that. Looks like
That's preposterous. She never had that
Spider-Man on
kind of power.
We can
steroids.
talk later. Here it comes.
What, man? You're level 45, man. So what?
I've never known Faria to control symbols like that
So
before.
what, homeboy?
With a stone that looks suspiciously like a master core.
What the? Where did she get her hands on that?
Holy crap! This guy's a beast. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt real bad. Law, come on, Law. What are you doing? What are you doing, Mr. Law? What are you doing, bro? Damn. He's getting his ass kicked.
I'll smash you! A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Yeah, we gotta be careful with that crap. Holy sh!
You require a hand.
Let's make this guy. Yo! What the hell? This guy's a pain in the ass.
You picked the wrong fight.
It's weakened.
This ends now.
Never fit.
You're finished. Take this. Strike.
I'm out of holy glitter. I'm only left.
We stopped his ass.
Now.
Got him.
Look sharp.
We stopped you behind, homeboy.
Take this.
Armor won't save you.
Eternal devastation.
I'm on fire. Now, in the blue.
Oh, go. Oh, damn. Damn. Come on, stop this, homeboy. Ow.
Now we're not. In a bind.
Hear my call. Sleep now.
You mother. Burn in hell. Oh, go. Come on. Holy crap. Hold on. My man Law.
Still do this.
Get that dude, man. Alright, hold on. We gotta keep Shion alive.
That'll bring you down.
1 second. Keep myself alive, too. Oh, damn. I hate that resting crap. He's almost dead. Eat that, you battle axe. Oh, shiza biscuits. Damn it.
Not in your dreams.
Nothing gets by me.
In a vine?
Come on, Law. Come on, Law. Got him. Got him. Let's go. Let's go. Finish him up. There we go. Say goodnight, Mr. Monster. Damn. Freaking dude. He was kind of hard. Pain in the ass, actually.
Now it's just
Pain in the
her.
ass.
Faria, can you hear me? Faria!
Not really.
She's preparing another summoning.
The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more. Dohalim!
There we go. We blew it up.
Forgive me.
There we go. Good save, Dohalim. Good save. That's my man. My man right there saved her.
Man, I thought we were goners.
Yeah, it was definitely... not
Everything
easy.
okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shion, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case...
I'll take her off your hands.
You? Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Me too.
Thank you.
I'm trying to make things happen here, man. I'm trying to save some people. I don't get enough of that healing thing.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almadria. As for Tarnigan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Yeah, exactly.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that.
That's right. Just
Forgiveness,
move on and do right going forward.
acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already passed, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
That's right,
Kisara's
homeboy.
right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Learning from the past
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
is what's important.
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion,
Huh?
thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? Let's move on.
Hell yeah, we're on the same team. We're a family. A family of liberators. Alright, that's where we came from. So that's nothing. So we're going this way.
What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah. It's that voice.
The will of Dahna's astral energy.
Are we gonna get another vision? In the last episode, we got a vision. So I guess we might get another vision. Oh yeah, we are. We're gonna actually uncover what really happened. Damn, this is cool.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
What is going on? This is freaky. What is those are the thorns that Shion has in her. Whoa, what? That looks freaky. Oh. So maybe it wasn't Alphen who killed those people. Her thorns killed all those people. Holy cow, what's going on here? What is going on? These flashes. What the heck is going on? What? Did he get the thorns? I'm so confused right now. I don't know what to think. Did he get the thorns?
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her. It reminds me of Shion's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that?
If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's
That is
more
true.
of a feeling. Just like the will of Dahna.
But the will of Dahna is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dahna's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure!
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Let's keep moving. If it's
I'd say
Dahna's
let's
will
go.
showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Me too, man. I'm excited. I want to find out everything.
Shion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
I'm
Damn.
sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
Glad you're the-
Finally, we begin to understand what the thorns are.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
But we still don't know how to get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way.
Oh, let's find out.
Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Shion's thorns, as well as my own past. I have to be ready to face anything. Whatever happens.
The only way is forward. Turn back for the time being. Let's turn back
Just
real
need a
quick.
little time first.
Okay, let's just turn back real quick. Hold on.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled by someone?
Certainly seemed that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back. If that's not playing dirty, I don't know what is.
It does tell us one thing at least. Someone here in Lenegis is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no question. That attack was meant for us alone.
By someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon. We need to find whoever it is, fast.
Yeah, let's go destroy her.
That vision we saw. It was as if it was meant specifically for us.
What do you make of it? Do you still think the will of Dahna might be involved somehow?
Maybe it's trying to tell us something. But what?
Well, it could be supernatural. You know, like seeing dead people, messages from beyond the grave, ghost-type stuff.
That's your grand theory? That we're being haunted? Come on, Law.
Wait, he might be closer to the mark than you think. What if a person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place? And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You think that's what it was? Some kind of message someone left here for us?
I am merely entertaining the possibility. Whether it was Dahna's will, or somehow connected to the Sovereign and Maiden's powers, I do not know.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened centuries ago?
More to the point, how does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway? Seems unlikely it happened naturally.
Whatever it was, it survived here intact for 300 years. Whoever left it for us, the strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of their intent.
It's probably your homegirl. Okay. So let me see something. So let's go. Let's do it.
Soon, we have to be ready to face anything. Whatever happens.
All right, hold on. I'm
Just
sorry.
need a little time first.
Sorry, hold on. Hold on. That's kind of the game is kind of telling me something. Now I'm ready. I promise. I'm ready. All right. Yeah, it's nothing wrong being a little nervous. You know, going into a huge battle.
To face anything.
Okay, the only way is
Whatever,
forward.
I'm determined to save Shion and Dahna. Nothing I learned can change that.
Let's go. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do this. And if I die, then I know that I need to come back and you know, get some more equipment. All right, let's go.
Hold up, you guys.
What is it?
Our first stop.
I want to look through that room over there. I'm curious what we'll find.
That's the room you visited in your past, right? Sure. We can check it out.
Okay, let me go, man. It was controlling Alphen for me. I couldn't even control Alphen.
Looks like some kind of research facility.
A laboratory secreted away in the Forbidden Zone. Why am I past being surprised at this point?
Looks pretty deserted.
Let's check it out. It might give us a new lead.
Let's check it out. We're playing detective now. Let's find out what's going on. All right.
For the people of Lenegus, the Forbidden Zone is the stuff of dreams. Yet here I am, standing within its hallowed halls.
It's off limits even for lords, then? Talk about an exclusive club.
Being exclusive is one thing, but how many important facilities let in only the Sovereign? Doesn't that seem a little strange?
Strange doesn't cover it. If it was only one room, maybe. But a place on this scale? How do they keep it from falling into ruin? Whoever the Sovereign is, they can't manage the upkeep of this whole place themselves.
Did no one ever talk about it when you were growing up?
No, not that I can remember. Then again, Sovereigns and Forbidden Zones weren't exactly breakfast table conversations.
The Forbidden Zone is a hallowed place, at one with the Sovereign's authority, grounds of the one true ruler who presides over all Renans. That is what we believed this place to be. No, what we were made to believe it was. But now, it is finally time to discover this area's true purpose, and why it was kept hidden behind the scenes for so long.
Heck yeah, we're gonna find out. We're gonna get down to the bottom of this, baby. Huh? Oh. Guess let's find out.
I think I can make this work.
Wow.
Well, can you make head or tail of it?
These are experiment records by the looks of it. Reams of them, dating back hundreds of years. Let's see. A composite being capable of controlling Dahnan astral energy so as to convert its molecular and elemental makeup. The creation of a governing central figure taking the form of a Dahnan. Codename Sovereign.
Sovereign!
Wait, there's more. Research into utilizing force field crystals for the purpose of stable astral energy containment. That must be the master course. With all this raw data, there's bound to be records here somewhere about the Maiden and the Lords, too.
About the lords? Why would they be on there?
Think about it. The Lord's crests are clearly of a piece with those of both the Sovereign and the Maiden. Not to mention the fact that the contenders to the crown are selected from otherwise regular Renan citizens. In other words, it may be that all Renans are unwittingly being made subject to some kind of grand scheme.
What about the Sovereign? Does it say anything else?
Where do I start? All I've read so far is the headlines. There's so much here. To sift through all of it would require specialized... Wait.
What is it? Did you find something?
It's a list of names, with the title, Test Subjects, Sovereign. It's your call.
Read it.
There must be dozens of test subjects listed here. Hundreds even. All of them failures. Wait, I think I've found one that was successful. Test subject number 1273. Ethnicity, NA. Unique adjustment index, generation, NA. Given name, Alphen.
They re-engineered me. Right here in this lab.
Wow.
Alphen.
It's fine, really. What about the others? Was I the only one?
Test subject number 10105. Ethnicity, NA. Unique adjustment index, generation, NA. Given name,
Volron.
Volron.
I knew it! Volron.
Volron? But that means...
He's only sovereign because someone made him that way too.
He's the last one. In 3 centuries worth of records, you and Volron are the only 2 subjects on whom the experiment was a success.
Wow. That's crazy.
But what about the winners of the crown contests? Does this mean that none of them were ever crowned sovereign after all?
Upon victory, the sovereign shall return to Rena and rule over Rena and Lenegis combined. When a new sovereign is decided, the outgoing monarch shall relinquish their post and live out the rest of their days on Rena. So we were told. But according to these records, there have only ever been 2 sovereigns, neither of whom had anything to do with the crown contest. It's all lies, including the part about the sovereign residing in Rena. The crown contest was never about deciding a new ruler. It must always have been devised for some other purpose.
But even supposing that's true, someone must have been in charge for the past 3 centuries, right? If it wasn't the Sovereign, then who was it?
Crown contests have been held this whole time, in spite of the fact that there was already a sovereign. Me. Meaning that for the past 300 years, someone out there has to have been maintaining that lie. The same person I'm willing to bet is behind all this.
The Red Woman?
The Red Woman.
It's possible. But that doesn't necessarily mean she's the mastermind behind this scheme. She could be working for someone else. Someone back on the Renan homeworld.
That's true.
Either way, it's fair to say she's definitely involved somehow.
What about the data records? Is there no other information that could help us?
Not that I can see. Just file upon file of experiment results. There's nothing here about who's behind all this, or what their endgame is, unfortunately.
Damn. At least we found out that there were only 2 that were...
I've barely managed to scratch the surface, mind you. You won't be able to read through it all, but you're welcome to take a look through what you can, while we're here.
I'll do that.
Damn, man. That's deep.
So this is where Alphen became the Sovereign. And Volron as well. The significance of this location would suggest...
Hey, it looks like the terminals in here turned on too.
We should look through them. They might contain valuable information.
Let's take a look here. A notice, this area will now be shut down as the project proceeds to the final phase. Huh. It says it's showing Lenegis structures. You can see pipes for transporting astral energy sticking out of them. Wow. It's showing this room's equipment. It hasn't been used in a long time. What else? Select a topic to explore. Lenegis, detachable harvester, exit terminal. Lenegis. A large-scale astral energy converter that primarily converts the elemental composition of Dahna astral energy and transmits it to Rena. Activation and control of astral energy conversion is achieved by placing the Sovereign Maiden and the Rena Alma within the central core of Lenegus. It is comprised of classified and essential personnel residence zone around a large conduit, along with a defensive layer surrounding them. This outer layer is deployed upon activation, unlock the central conduit, while simultaneously functioning as the stabilization mechanism. Due to its design, development of the outer layer is expected to cause damage to residential zones. That's what's happening right now. However, because that only takes place during the final stage of the spirit channeling ceremony, no contingency plan to address said damage is needed. Until that phase, Lenegus serves as the central base of operation for the management and execution of the crown contest on Dahna. Warning: any personnel with level 3 authority or lower is strictly forbidden from the classified zone. Any violators will be immediately executed. Wow. As a massive spirit vessel placed on Dahna for the spirit channeling ceremony, it serves as the tip of Lenegus conduit from which it separates. Upon landing in Dahna waters, it extends 2 sets of conduit pathways. The vertical pathway connects to the center of Dahna. Meanwhile, the horizontal pathway proceeds to develop the entire surface of Dahna. Once activated, it links to the biological spirit vessels placed in each realm, efficiently harvesting the planet's astral energy en masse. The accumulated energy is then transmitted to Rena via Lenegus. Because construction and adjustment takes place in the Forbidden Zone's regular area, Lenegus outer layer must be deployed prior to launch. Intended to function autonomously. I don't know. Somebody break it down in the comment below. That's what I'm here for. Trying to overcome the speech impediment that I have. Only maintenance personnel are expected to manually interfere with it when necessary. No other personnel is required for it to function. Detachable Harvest 1 was lost on Dahna after exploding due to the rampancy exhibition by the Sovereign. 2. A detachable Harvester 2 landing point will remain the same as that of the previous model. This is due to the explosion of the previous model, which altered the planetary topography, enabling easier connection to the center of Dahna. Wow. So much stuff going on, guys.
Only 2 sovereigns in over 300 years. So why has the experiment only succeeded twice in all this time? And if that's the case, why keep on doing it? Was there really no other way? Or could there be some other reason?
Dohalim.
Forgive me.
Alphen.
I'm fine. I'm just a little shaken, that's all. I knew what I was already, so it's not like it's a surprise or anything. But it's strange. I've got all this rage inside of me, but I don't even know who it's for. I'm scared that I'll put a face to it, just to have someone to blame.
If that were to happen, then No. Then we'd help you fight it, before you ever got that far. Wouldn't we, everyone?
Yeah, we wouldn't just sit by and watch you spiral out of control.
That's right.
That's right. No good can come from being
Got your back,
consumed by
homie.
hatred.
If you ever start to lose your way, you can count on us to guide you back. To remind you where home is.
And I would be happy to lend an attentive ear, should you ever have need.
Thank you, everyone. I think I'll be okay now.
Come on, Alphen, hold it together. All right, let's find out what's going on here. Select topic. Sedative. Sedative mask. Brainwashing report. Okay, a device covering the wearer's whole face that restricts their mental activity. It was developed for the purpose of pacifying prisoners. Medical applications are also recognized, particularly as a means of preventing patients from sustaining mental trauma. However, doing so is not recommended as prolonged use of the device carries the risk of inducing a number of adverse side effects. Due to the loss of production facilities incurred from the partial destruction of Lenegus, additional devices will no longer be manufactured. Wow. After receiving reports of a robust new form of rule emerging in Dahna's water realm, a study was commissioned to investigate the matter in depth. This system is unique in that it elevates only the Lord as the supreme authority while regulating both Renan and Denons alike to enslavement. Test subject 10105 serves as the realm's current lord and has achieved this without the use of any special powers, drugs, or special devices. Rather, it has done so by sheer governance. Given this method effectiveness at population control, monitoring of the situation will continue. Collapse of the cognitive facilities via external mental suppression rooted in violence and fear has proven to be key to this style of rule. Once a subject loses its autonomy, they become desensitized to fear and subsequently cease to prioritize even their own personal safety. Though such as a state it is ill suited for commanding officers, it remains an effective way to cultivate disposable infantry and slaves for manual labor. Soldier is Lenegus who have undergone this treatment will be asked to secure classified sector as trial. The results will be mentioned. Wow. That is some bull crap. Valeron. That's what they were gonna do. Master Cores. Master Core is an instrumental of power containing astral energy that belongs to one of the 6 elements. 5 are... Okay, so we already know all this, so let me not go through this. I'm not gonna... Yeah, there's no need for us to... We learned a lot, guys. We learned a lot. Let's get out of here. Let's go this way. Now I'm just gonna check this out real quick, just in case there's any goodies in here. Or maybe we can turn any of these things on. Oh, look at that. See, I knew it. Grape gel. I'm telling you, play this game on normal, man, you barely get any, Oh, look. Says, you see lots of numbers, looks like logs of alignment between subjects and Lenegus proper. Okay. Let's go to the next side. Find out what's over here. I think this is what Alphen was in. I think he was in here. Yep, this is Alphen's room. Life bottle, 3 of them. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, this is where he was. A room unchanged over 3 centuries. It's like time itself has stopped here. Wow. Let's go, people. Let's get this party started. There's another vision. Wow. We're gonna find out another past of what happened. There's Alphen with the mask. Damn, bro.
Naori, I...
Don't talk. I have to do this. I gave you my word that I'd help you return to Dahna. The next time you open your eyes, you'll be home.
But you...
My place is here with my people. I still have a duty to fulfill. I'm sorry for what you've endured. Rena never should have dragged you into this. It's not your burden to bear.
But...
The mask contains a sedative. It should keep your mind from tearing itself apart any further. Let yourself go to sleep. This should help with the pain. Time to go, Alphen. Farewell.
Wow. Wow. So he fell asleep.
His injuries are worse than I thought. Short-term treatment isn't going to cut it. I'll have to switch the healing pod to long-term hibernation mode. The chance of surviving hibernation's less than 10%? And worse, Long-term use of the mask carries a high risk of damaging his mind and nervous system. But...
Wow.
If I don't head back, Lenegis will be nothing but ashes. And this starship along with it.
Wow.
I don't know if I can fulfill my promise to you, Alphen. But if doing this will grant you even the slightest chance, I have to try. I hope it's enough. Please, live for me, Alphen.
Wow. Man. Look at that. She saved his life. Sent him away.
That vision. It must have been from when Naori helped Alphen escape Lenegis.
She sure went above and beyond the call of duty.
Even with Lenegis crumbling down around her, she chose to stay put with her people.
So that's why you lost your memories and sense of pain, and why you were asleep for that whole time. It was all the result of one agonizing decision Naori made to save your life.
Yeah. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't even be alive today. I owe her everything. More than I could ever hope to repay.
Now that you know how she felt, how do you plan on honoring her wishes?
She kept her promise. If the Renan people she fought so desperately to protect are at risk from a malevolent force, then I owe it to her to carry on her fight. Naori was the one who put that mask on me, and made me Iron Mask.
She did it to prevent your soul from tearing itself apart. She knew you might lose your memories and sense of pain as a result. But more than anything, she wanted you to survive. And you did.
Wow. Wow. It's a great stopping point there, guys. Wow. I mean, the story is definitely unfolding really, really nicely. I know I sound like a broken record. I keep saying that, but this game is phenomenal. By far phenomenal. If you have an opportunity to pick it up for PS5. Pick it up for, I don't know if they have it for Switch. I think they have it for the Switch, but you know, just search it in Google and it'll come up. I think they have it for Xbox X and Xbox Series X, I think, too. Pick it up. You won't regret it. It's phenomenal story. Great action. All right. Well, great stopping point, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe if you reached their end. Hit the ding ding notification bell to get any additional episodes. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.